3 best practices for your twin flame union. 1. Stop bullshitting yourself. What about this idea? Stop watching twin flame nonsense, untruth on YouTube. Wouldn't that cleanse your soul? Yes, it would. And that's a very important step. Even people that like what I do here sometimes are like, yeah, but I keep on doing this on this side and that on the other side because I'm clinging to that because maybe there's a grain of value there. And that just doesn't work. You need to choose. Make a choice. Do you want to be bullshitted for the rest of your life while waiting for your twin flame and nothing happens and you feel like shit? Or do you want a real deal? Well, what about this simple, cost-effective, it costs nothing, tip? Stop watching bullshit. Stop entertaining untruths. 2. You can't steal union. You need to do your own work. And then in relation to a teacher that at the same time beams the consciousness state of harmonious union that it's all about to you. This unlocks fully when you start investing. It does feel like people try to sometimes like steal my union. You can't. You need to do your own inner work. You need to do the technique, the tool, the key tool, the twin flame inner work every day. Dedicate some time to it. And eventually you train yourself into doing it all the time, non-stop. And that is what works to be with your twin flame sustainably. Your true twin flame, that is. And this practice of doing the twin flame inner work needs to be connected to a place where harmonious union, the consciousness state it is all about, already is. So do it in relationship with the teacher that has it. And because that feels good, because that gives you support, because that is the place where the harmonious union state can be gotten when you've done enough for uniquely you of the twin flame inner work on your own responsibility. You want to do it, so you do it. In relation to the teacher will beam to you, as it were, the consciousness state. And that takes place in the relationship that you need to have with me, for instance. And in that relationship, you can't steal it from me. That is still the case. And you need to stand on your own 2 feet. So I hope that helps, because that is the way to have it, not to try to steal it from me. 3. I know people find it difficult to spend on their twin flame journey, even though that's how I got it. I got it in a relationship where I paid. And you are invited to do the same. Because that's how it works. That's the way it works. But I know that's difficult for people. And that's why I came up with a complete solution for you, a new solution that is going to take care of that for you. That is going to take care of the fact that you do need to step into that relationship with me behind the screen, while doing the twin flame inner work on your own 2 feet. Because I do beam it to you, what you need, in time, when it is your time. And that relationship is a professional relationship that is also from the heart. It works with money, that is devotional money. You give that continually all the time because you love that. And it provides you with what you feel in your heart is valuable. That's why you pay. You pay with love. That's how that works. That's how I did it. I did that too. But I know that is difficult for people. It's a commitment. It's a whole step, that you need to take. And I came up with a completely new solution. Yeah. Because I know that is difficult for you. Because you cannot seem to make that step. It's just like, ooh, but that's like a huge ask somehow. Now it becomes a little bit scary because now it touches my money. And that's so human. It's so normal in a sense because very many people have that. And that's also why it works, because it touches you where it's a little bit scary. It touches you at this place where you can make it real if you cross that fear to the other side. Yeah, that's the power of money. I did it like that because we're human and we live on the earth, and you want to live on the earth with your twin flame. And that works with money. It's a powerful tool. It helps you leverage what you want. And how this works that I just explained to you in step 2. So, but I know that's quite the thing. And I know that people are afraid of that. And that's why I made a completely new solution for you. I made this decision that this is what we're gonna do to help you. And that is, I take you with me on the journey in the school, and I will make you a coach that makes their own money. So you get your investments more than back. So that's my decision, that's what we're gonna do. That's my invitation for you. I will open the year group course again, Twin Flame Abundance Now, and it's going to be the coach edition. This is going to be a brand new group that gathers the people that want to make use of this opportunity. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I will not be giving this again. If you say, well, yeah, okay, that sounds good, but I don't want to be a coach. Well, then maybe you don't use what I just laid out for you to make it more easy for you financially, but you still would want to come in that group as well. Maybe you just don't take part in that specific part that is for coach's education, but the rest you will do because it contains the rest too. The normal Twin Flame program that helps you with the Twin Flame inner work and reach this complete union life with your true Twin Flame. And you would want to then also step into this opportunity. Yeah, I want to say that too, because, this will be the last time ever I will be offering this program to begin with. So I did make this special coaches edition that will mean for you to be taken with me to become a coach for Twin Flame Union, for that life in abundance. And you will start to make that money more than back that you invested in the course later on, when it is your time to let that abundance flow to you. But when you don't feel like you want to be the coach, you step into it as well, because it will be the last time I will even offer this entire opportunity to step into a group course. That is to say, in the further future, when we've already achieved what I just set out for you in short, In the further future than that, yeah, I will offer new things. That's for sure. But they will be so much more expensive than what it is now, that when you have trouble now with committing financially, in the future, that will be quite the different story. And you will feel completely snowed under. But when you become a coach in this program, I take you with me to a market where we're going to attract the right kind of client for this much higher price point that also you will benefit from. Because when you're a coach, you can help these people for a high price point. And when you are a coach, I guess that's what you want after all. You want to pay it well, not in the overdrive, not crazy or something, but you want to be paid well by your clients. So that's how that works, and that's how that helps you. Yeah. I have already at this moment put the launch page out. And there's a lot of fun stuff to be seen there already. And you can click the link below to see it. It prepares you for when the door opens to this Coaches edition of Twin Flame Abundance Now. I also have a bonus of best practice today, and that is your twin flame is possibly already on their way to me as well. So this is just such an enormous best practice thing that I think that nobody understands yet. People don't know that yet. But for me, it's so clear, So I think I have to finally come clear about that and enlighten you that the last couple of years when I had success bringing harmonious twin flame union, the consciousness state that it's all about, to 4 students of mine and a whole couple other students of mine around that also tried to go in that direction, but they didn't make it. They fell off that wagon for some sort of reason that was, I guess, very understandable for themselves. It happens. In the people that made it and the people that did not go as far into the journey, in that group of people, I have seen multiple times, not to say almost every time, multiple times. It's not necessarily the rule. No. You can have your true twin flame. That is your real twin flame. That is just someone in your own life, in your own physical community or world, or however you call that. And we don't know who that is, and they didn't come to my online environment. That can happen, but more than once we had it be the case that because I have the work of Divine Mother for twin flames in harmonious union and to create that inside you, that creates a magnetic sort of field in the universe, and it takes place very much online and through me as a physical person as well. And what I've seen happening more than once was that your true twin flame is also attracted to that place in the universe that I work from, to that place on the internet that I have my work located at, to me as a physical person, because I made myself available for Divine Mother to channel this twin flame work. In other words, when you are thinking to enter the school, the Twin Flame Abundance Now group course, you are starting to look into all my fabulous free media and whatnot. That's on my website, that's on my social media, in my stories, in my videos, in the links below the video, etc., etc. It is very well possible that your twin flame is also starting to gravitate somehow to me, my presence in the universe, my presence on the internet, my presence physically. It is possible because your twin flame will be magnetized to you when you enter the work here. Sometimes that means quite literally that they come to me as well. but not necessarily. But then still your twin flames start to be magnetized to you, because this is the atmosphere where that all takes place. And I've seen a lot of people, and it breaks my heart, that like come close, they hover over my work, they're like, oh yeah, this sounds good actually, maybe this is the thing for me. Oh, is this a kind person? Oh yeah. And then they look around on my Facebook group where I share the inner work tool and whatnot, and they're not aware that their twin flame is also doing that, starting to come closer to them already. And I can already feel that and see that with my inner seeing. And then they bump off. They're like, yeah, I don't know. I need to pay money and stuff. That's like difficult. So let me just bump off a little bit and let me just go over there again. And then they just left their twin flame alone that also was gravitating to the work. And I see their twin flame bump off again and disappear into the distance again as well. And it breaks my heart, because you just missed out on the biggest opportunity of your life. And it came already so close. You were starting to enter things for real already, just like that, by doing the enormous amounts of free work that I share, or by doing the first step into becoming a paid student, an actual student that can make it come true, guaranteed. And then they're like, yeah, no, maybe not. And their twin flame does the same. And they came so close, and it was already working on them. The work was already working on them. And they just said goodbye to that. Maybe for the rest of their lives in this incarnation. And that breaks my heart, and it doesn't need to be that for you. It doesn't need to be like that for you. Just make the decision and, let's meet up in the inside of my work. Let's see how I can help you. Let's start to give devotionally, and let your true twin flame connect with you organically through that choice that you made. And let's make it all real. It will work for you as well. See you soon. Love from Petra.